When the disclaimer at the beginning of the show says the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity, it couldn't be more true. Sometimes that stupidity lands the jokers in trouble. Let us see 9 instances when the pranks took an unexpected turn. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Number 9, the car dunk. Have you ever experienced that irritating feeling when those naughty little kids continuously rev up their remote control cars onto your feet and aren't even sorry? Following the same idea, Sal was made to stand with a dummy remote while the other jokers bumped the car into other people. Things took an unexpected turn when one of the targeted peaceful wayfarers started kicking the car and threatened to throw it into the fountain. Well, she kept her word, and the last bump caused a car dunk, with disbelief and remorse splashed across Sal's face. Number 8, net attack. At this point in the show, there's absolutely nothing that the jokers haven't done to embarrass each other. Q was made to stand with a giant net in his hand, looking for his target. Things were all in laughs and gags until it took an anticipated turn. An old man was not amused and started snatching the net, only to throw it into the fountain. Well, now the jokers know that the fountain side is not a lucky place to prank the public. Number 7, but. Remember what the jokers always say, you refuse, you lose. If it wasn't for this, Sal, being the most rattled one always, would easily forfeit the most. But Joe, always unnerved and impervious to all the embarrassing dares, took up this one too. He scratched his butt in public, amongst delightful diners. This particular man was not going to give up on his dining experience, as he called out Joe to do his business elsewhere. We know it was embarrassing to Joe, but points for always being the daredevil you are. Number 6, pat down showdown. We certainly don't like the pat downs at the airports. We have to give in, don't we? What if your stroll along the beach is interrupted by someone not in a security uniform asking for a pat down? You would found it downright obnoxious, all the way more if you were wearing a welcome committee shirt. Joe was unlucky enough to target a man who was not going to let anybody ruin his leisurely stroll at any cost. He questioned Joe's authority and bashed him off as he continued about his own business. Well, now Joe would definitely consider wearing a lanyard next time before asking somebody for performing a security check. Number 5, why did the chicken cross the road? When the Joker's episodes are set at eateries, audiences surely know they are in for a treat. After Sal swiftly completed the most uncomfortable task of waving the hot dog at customers, he was asked to throw a chicken finger at a man outside peacefully walking about using his phone. It wasn't Sal's lucky day, as the man did not take it in stride at all and confronted him. Sal's frightened, flabbergasted face turns poker as he decides not to accept his actions, but the furious man is adamant on seeing the assailant. Number 4, Hungry Hank. Agree or not, food is the answer to all your problems, and what's better than a buffet to indulge yourself in with endless food all to yourself? Or wait, maybe not when the jokers are there. Jokers are there to pick food off other people's plates, and this particular man is not amused. His expressions are no less than a death stare as Sal picks off an item from his plate. Unexpectedly, Sal has to bear the abuses hurled at him and learn a life lesson for sure. Number 3, air horn scorn. We all know how irritating the chitter chatter is amidst your serious library studying session, but imagine if somebody actually comes up with the blasting sound of an air horn. That's like an irreproachable felony committed in the annals of library history. Q blowing an air horn was made the subject of scorn, as this particular lady got up to snatch the air horn and put it in the trash can. Well, we all might agree, we give a silent salute to the particular someone who shuts down the perpetrators on behalf of all of us. Number 2, trunk terror. Grabbing the grocery and ducking in your truck is so routine that you might not even pay attention to it, unless and until jokers decide to even meddle with this. As the young lady opens her trunk, she is mortified to say the least. Sal is conveniently perched in the trunk, and after hearing a lot of screams, is subjected to multiple blows by the lady's handbag. She will never forget to lock her trunk now. Number 1, walking talking. Watching the movies at the cinema is an incredibly relaxing experience, and grabbing popcorn with Coke to eat during the movie just adds to it. To be nagged at the concession stand will be the last thing you'd want before the movie starts. Q definitely spoiled the mood of the two patrons, as he dealt with them with his Christopher Walken impression. Things got serious as the buyers did not buy Q anymore, and snapped at him to hurry up. One more expression from Q, things would have certainly gone out of control. Joker's troubled faces have us in fits. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then let us know by giving it a thumbs up. We'll see you soon in another video, and until then, take care and goodbye.